With a net worth of $80 million, Travis Scott isn't just playing the money game, he's straight up winning it. But how did he rack up all that cash? Well, it's not like he tripped over a treasure chest of millions, even though that would be absolutely epic. Nope, Travis hustled his way to the top, blending beats, bangers, and branding so smoothly you'd think he had a cheat code for life. It all kicked off with his music, and we're not talking about your average pop tunes. Travis makes tracks that feel like you're the star of an action movie, even if you're just stuck in traffic staring at the bumper in front of you. Hits like Sicko Mode and Goosebumps didn't just take over the charts, they took over our Spotify playlists, gym routines, and let's face it, we've all had that moment where we crank up the volume hoping to feel a fraction as cool as him.
Way too big when we pull up, give me the loot. Give me the loot! It was off the Remy, hide up at Post. Had it in my old town and ducked the news.
Then there's Astroworld. That alone raked in millions, especially since Travis pulled off the ultimate marketing move, turning his album into a full-on festival. It's one thing to sell albums, but it's another to create a festival so huge that people are buying tickets just for a chance to scream Sicko Mode in unison with thousands of strangers. Despite the Astroworld tragedy, the festival remains one of the biggest concerts in recent years, grossing more than $53 million just in 2019. Now I know what you're thinking. Where does all that money he's racking up go? Well, let's start with Travis Scott's real estate, because when your life anthem is highest in the room, you're not settling for a humble abode. First up is his $23.5 million Brentwood mansion in Los Angeles. And calling it a house, that's like calling the Grand Canyon a ditch. This thing is a 17,000 square foot ultra-modern fortress that could double as a Bond villain's lair, if said villain was also dropping sick beats on the side. 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a 10-car garage, and walls of glass that turn his house into a luxury fishbowl overlooking LA. Oh, and don't forget the 25-foot infinity pool. And because one mansion isn't quite enough, he casually dropped another $5.8 million on the place next door. Maybe for when the party gets out of hand and you need to step out for a bit. But he's not just repping LA. His hometown Houston, Texas got a slice of the Travis Scott action as well. Travis's hometown mansion set him back a cool $14 million, and this place is straight fire. It's stretched across 1.5 acres and comes with a theater room perfect for those personal premieres, because watching Sicko Mode in regular HD just isn't cutting it. He's got a rooftop garden and of course a luxury gym for when he needs to train for his next onstage backflip. So after dropping millions on mansions that look like they belong in a Bond movie, what does Travis Scott do for an encore? Cars. And Travis has got lots of them. First up in his $13 million automotive collection, Lamborghinis. And not just one, because who on earth would settle for that? Travis has a fleet of them like he's trying to start his own Lambo dealership. His Lamborghini Huracan LP6104 is the kind of car that makes you feel like you're late for a heist in a Fast and Furious movie. With a V10 engine that roars with 602 horsepower, this baby is valued at $200,000. Oh, and he didn't stop there. He also has the Aventador SV, which is basically the Huracan's bigger, scarier cousin with a 6.5-liter V12 engine pushing out 740 horsepower. It's like driving a jet on wheels, except without the annoying fasten your seatbelt reminders. And how much does it cost? $520,000. And to round up the Lambo collection is the Lamborghini Urus, which costs anywhere from $250,000 to $300,000. Now onto his Ferrari collection, because Travis wouldn't be Travis if he didn't have at least a couple of these Italian masterpieces lounging in his garage like exotic pets. The crown jewel? His Ferrari Aperta. This car is so exclusive and ridiculously priced, we're talking like up to $2.1 million, that it makes even other Ferrari owners feel like they're driving Toyotas. With a 6.3-liter V12 engine and close to 1,000 horsepower, this beast is faster than your Wi-Fi. And it's a convertible, because who doesn't want to feel the wind in their hair at 200 miles per hour? Then there's the Ferrari 488 GTB, a modest 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 with 661 horsepower. Modest, of course, in the way that a private jet is just a little plain. We can't forget about his Mercedes-Benz collection. Travis owns a Maybach G650 Landaulet, one of only 99 ever made, coming at $1.6 million. And just for kicks, there's a Range Rover Autobiography, because when you need to go off-road in style, why not do it in the vehicle that costs $300,000? Let's just say, if his neighbors weren't already impressed with the house, they definitely hear him coming. but let's get real. Every self-respecting rapper has to have a Bugatti. And Travis went all out with his Bugatti Veyron Chiron. This definitely takes the cake as the crown jewel of his car collection. It isn't just a car, it's a ticket to another dimension. With an 8-liter W16 engine delivering a mind-melting 1,500 horsepower, this thing could probably outrun your existential crises. It costs anywhere from $3 to $5.5 million, which is the kind of money that makes you seriously question whether you're working hard enough. And even if you had that kind of money to spare, there are only 30 models ever made, and they've all been spoken for. As much as Travis loves his cars, he also has a jet that makes appearances every now and then. His private jet, an Embraer ERJ190-100, set him back a casual $72 million, and he was said to spend up to $30,000 just to get it customized to his own taste. Inside the jet, you'll find plush leather seating arranged in a comfy 2-2 configuration, accommodating up to 100 passengers. No wonder Travis loves this ride so much. He took 137 flights in 2023 alone. Now let's not forget about fashion. Travis's style is a mix of streetwear and high fashion, and his closet is practically a museum at this point. We're talking custom Dior and Supreme pieces, often Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Saint Laurent. The man is practically a walking runway show at this point. And we are definitely not forgetting the Louis Vuitton trunk he clinched at an auction, which cost him an easy $122,000. But we can't talk about Travis's fashion game without talking about his Cactus Jack Jordan kicks. Literally, if you're trying to buy a pair on the resale market, you might as well sell your car. These kicks sell out faster than his concert tickets, and if you didn't cop a pair at launch, good luck. They're going for up to $10,000 now. That's 10 grand for shoes you might be too afraid to wear outside because a scuff would probably break your heart. And it's not just Nike that Travis has collaborated with. Travis also has deals with McDonald's and even Fortnite.
What's up, world? Yeah, you. I'm Travis Scott. This is my McDonald's order.
The McDonald's deal alone earned him about $20 million. And the Fortnite concert? He didn't even have to leave the house. It was virtual, and yet he still made bank. But hold up, let's not sleep on Travis's jewelry game because this man's neck probably needs its own insurance policy. When you're sporting chains that you probably need sunglasses to look at, subtlety goes out the window. Take the chain he bought to celebrate his Wish You Were Here tour. This thing reportedly cost him a breezy $450,000. That's almost $500,000 to hang around your neck. We're talking over 1,000 grams of gold, 150 carats of diamonds, and just in case that wasn't extra enough, it features a cactus, a Ferris wheel, and a rocket ship. Because when you're Travis Scott, even your jewelry's gotta tell a whole story. But hey, Travis isn't just splurging on himself, he's generous too. Back in 2017, when he launched his label Cactus Jack, he gifted 8 custom chains to his squad. Imagine having friends who casually give you gold chains when they start a business. Must be lucky having friends who send you something other than just memes. Speaking of lavish gifts, we've got to loop his ex-partner Kylie Jenner into this, because their relationship wasn't just about dramatic headlines, it was also about extravagant presents too. Remember when Travis gave Kylie a $1.4 million Ferrari as a push present? Just a little thanks for having our child gesture. Oh, and don't forget the time he bought matching Hermes Birkin bags for Kylie and their daughter Stormy. Yeah, because when you're born into the Scott Jenner universe, your accessory game starts at $30,000 and can rocket up to $500,000. Imagine Stormy carrying her crayons in a bag worth more than most houses. And when Stormy turned 1, they threw her a birthday party that made Coachella look like a bake sale. They called it Stormy World because, of course they did. The party had actual amusement park rides and a cake so big it could probably feed half of LA. The total cost? Oh, just a casual $100,000. Meanwhile, I'm still thinking about the time I had a clown at my birthday party who made balloon animals. He even got her a Cinderella carriage from Daddy, because what other way to make your daughter feel like a princess? Speaking of Stormy's extravagant gifts, Travis and Kylie once got her an actual school bus so she could experience how normal kids get to school. How fancy is that? But that's just one of the things you get when you have a celebrity father. That and a special performance just for you.
Stormy. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah.
And that wraps up our look at Travis Scott, folks. One thing's for certain, this Houston rapper has truly come a long way on his journey to the top.